Previously on what I did on my pandemic vacation. Oh, we don't? Okay. Hi, I'm Eric Weiner from At the Weekly Weiner and at Funny in Detroit. This is our second installment of monologue jokes and news stories from July and August, dipping a toe into September as well. And the collar up routine is not because I'm a preppy douchebag, more so that I want the sun off my neck and I'm a preppy asshole. Hair seems to be coming in nicely. And now for the news. The old news. The same old news. Republican Twitter bots recently tried to mock Joe Biden for meandering past reporters without answering questions as he visited his son's grave. Not to be out-meandered, Trump chimed in, "I meander more and for much longer than Sleepy Joe. Sure, he meanders more in his sleep, but that shouldn't count. Unless, of course, you're Ben Carson, a guy that looks like he's meandering when he's actually doing brain surgery. Or kicking lowlifes out of low-income housing." Trump's favorite part about pointing out Biden's meandering? Me. Ooh, vroom vroom. Do you meander? The 21st lame as you pandered. Yep, your typical move, also standard. Now meander your lies away. President Trump then meandered from his run-on sentence, or as many like to refer to it, his 4-year term in office, to deny a story that he had a series of mini-strokes last November and that Vice President Pence was put on standby to temporarily meander into the presidency during Trump's secret visit to Walter Reed Hospital. Okay, so maybe there wasn't a series of mini-strokes, but knowing Trump, there could have been a mini-series of strokes, because mini-series get great ratings. And a series of mini-strokes, come on, everyone knows Trump can't be trusted to properly count his strokes. Know what Trump lies on? Of a green on a long uphill against the wind par 5 from the championship tees? Everything. At a recent roundtable discussion in Kenosha and proving he didn't have a stroke, no stroke, Trump said Reince 5 times in 15 seconds. Where's my Reince? Where's my Reince? Reince, of course, being Wisconsinite and former Trump chief of staff, Reince Priebus, which is a coincidence because yesterday at my dermatologist, I had a painful Reince Priebus lance from my ass, causing me to yell, "Where's my Roy Cohn?" 5 times in 15 seconds. No stroke. And they didn't even give me a sucker. Trump keeps saying the 10 most dangerous cities in the U.S. are all run by Democrats, and this has gone on for decades. Which sounds like the beginning of a story problem, and everyone knows Trump sucks at story problems. Given his most dangerous Republican presidency has made 3.5 years seem like decades. But okay, a story problem. How long does it take to get from New York to Washington on a golf cart with no prevailing wind, whiz brakes are off the clock, and with a catering cart traveling alongside you, pimped out with a hot griddle? Who wants waffles? Yes, Mr. President, it's all you can eat. The only way to stop violence in high-crime Democrat cities is through strength. That's like saying the only way to stop the nincompoopery of Donald Jr. is with the dumb shittery of Eric. Speaking of Eric, he responded to the Dallas Cowboys' O'Kane national anthem protests by saying, "That's it. Football is dead." Really? That's like me responding to something I don't particularly agree with him on by saying, "That's it. Eric's brain dead." Then again, Trump told Fox News' Laura Ingraham that Portland has been burning for years, years and years of burning, decades, It's like a city someplace in the world that's not so good. Portland's been burning for years? Decades? Come on. Everyone knows Portland's been burning for centuries. Don't you remember Charlton Heston as Moses, screaming to God in heaven, "Hey, little help down here in Rip City. Can someone get me a miracle? Or a bucket of water or something? How about at least 2 peeing Russian hookers? For God's sake."